Hi, my name is Tony Markoch. I am a recent NC State graduate in the agriculture department, and I'm from Hickory, North Carolina. So I recently had gotten a job out here at the farmers market, and within the first couple of weeks of working here, I realized that a very similar group of people kept coming in to afford the fresh produce that we were selling. And there was a lot of people who definitely could not afford to come here and receive the same amount of produce. I got to know Raleigh more and more. I realized that there were a lot of food deserts in the area, which are areas that you cannot really they don't really get access to the same amount of fresh produce of other areas in the city, country, and the world. On my family's farm, we did have chickens. I didn't really know what free range was. I just knew that the chickens were allowed to run around and I could chase them whenever I wanted. On the farm, we also had cows, so we actually got our own fresh milk on a regular basis instead of having to go to the store and buy it, by the gallon. A month or so back, a few friends of mine and myself were going around and not necessarily doing something we should have been doing, but we managed to come across the state surplus over by 54, and we realized that there were a lot of unused buses at that point, just chilling in the lot there. So I managed to get one for nice and cheap, and I talked to the people over at the farmers market here, and I talked to the people at NC State, and we managed to come up with a system to get more produce out to the people in the food deserts that I mentioned earlier. Now, I have this friend of mine, Emily, who was able to help me write out a grant to really put my project into activation, into whatever that word is. Service is a good word for that, yeah. So what I'm going to need you to do is to create an identity package, so that way I can secure the funding I need to support myself for the next 4 years in my business adventure. I look forward to seeing what you put together. Thank you very much.